You know you need to leave. You've seen it all. The lies, the manipulation, the coldness that comes out of nowhere. On paper, the case is overwhelming. Your friends have stopped asking when you'll finally go. They've run out of ways to say it. And somewhere inside, you know they're right. But you stay, or you leave and go back, or you lie awake at night rehearsing the breakup, and in the morning find some reason why now isn't the right time. And the worst part isn't the staying. The worst part is not understanding why you're staying. Today, you get the answer. What you're feeling has a name. Trauma bonding. This is not weakness. This is neurobiology.
There's a name for it, a mechanism, and a way out. Today, I'm giving you all three. We're going to break down what's happening in your brain, why logic doesn't work, and what it actually takes to break free from this bond. Trauma bonding is a powerful emotional attachment formed through repeating cycles of cruelty, then warmth, pain, then relief, cold, then closeness. Your nervous system begins to associate relief with the person who hurt you, not with a friend, not with your mother, not with yourself, with him. That's why when he becomes warm again after days of coldness, you don't just feel happy, you feel rescued. Clinical psychologist Dr. Ramani Durvasula explains it this way. Trauma bonds are not created by the intensity of love. They are created by the cyclical nature of the narcissist's behavior. The cycle is the mechanism. You didn't create this bond by loving too much. The pattern created it for you. Here's what's happening in your brain. When you're near him, especially in moments of warmth, dopamine floods your system. When he withdraws or goes cold, dopamine crashes. Your brain registers that crash as a threat to survival. Not as disappointment, not as sadness, as a threat. That's why you can know, intellectually, that this relationship is destroying you and still feel physically pulled toward him. Not because you're weak, because your body is responding to a danger signal the way it's programmed to. Find safety. And for your nervous system, safety has been rewritten to mean him. Logic cannot override a survival response embedded in the body. That's why just leave doesn't work. It's like telling someone with a broken leg to just walk. Three mechanisms create a trauma bond. The first is intermittent reinforcement. We covered this in the last video. The unpredictable cycle of warmth and coldness creates neurochemical dependency. It's how slot machines work. It's how he works. The second is the power imbalance. Psychologists Donald Dutton and Susan Painter, who researched trauma bonding from 1981 onward, identified two conditions required for a trauma bond to form: a power imbalance, in which the victim feels increasingly helpless, and intermittent abuse, alternating with moments of warmth or normality. You didn't notice the imbalance because it was invisible. Not rough, not obvious, just a gradual erosion of your confidence in yourself. The third is isolation. The fewer people you have around you, the more he becomes the only source of connection, the only source of warmth, the only reality.
Now, the physical symptoms. This matters because most people don't expect the breakup to feel like this. When you finally leave, or when he leaves, you may experience intrusive thoughts about him, physical pain in your chest, insomnia, inability to eat, an unbearable urge to text him just to confirm he still exists. This is not proof that you made a mistake by leaving. This is withdrawal.
literally, neurochemical withdrawal, identical to substance withdrawal. Harvard psychiatrist Dr. Judith Herman described trauma bonding as a form of coercive control that systematically dismantles the victim's autonomy, not through physical force, through psychological manipulation that makes you doubt your own perception of reality. The symptoms of separation are not evidence of love. They are evidence of dependency. And dependency can be healed.
3 steps toward breaking the trauma bond. Step 1. Name it correctly. Not, I love him no matter what. Not, we have a complicated relationship. Not, he's changing. Trauma bond. Neurochemical dependency. A cycle created by his behavior. Words matter. The right name gives your brain a new frame and begins to shift the nervous system's response. Step 2. Complete no contact. Not a pause. Not, we're just friends now. Not, I follow him on social media, but I don't write. Complete no contact is not cruelty, and it is not weakness. It is the only way to give your nervous system the chance to rewire. Research shows the minimum time required for meaningful neurological change is 6 months of full no contact. 6 months. That's a long time, but it works. Step 3. Work with the body, not just the mind. Talking to friends helps. Understanding the mechanism helps. But trauma bonding lives in the nervous system, not in the rational mind. Recovery requires body-based work, physical movement, breath work, and a therapist who specializes in trauma. Your body knows what your mind hasn't caught up to yet, and it's the body that needs healing first. One last thing. You didn't create this bond through weakness. You didn't stay because you were naive. You stayed because your brain was chemically reprogrammed, deliberately, systematically, through a repeating cycle that works the same way on every human nervous system. This is not your story. This is a story about a mechanism. And now you understand how it works. That understanding is the first step out of the trap.
The one you can't see coming. Not loud, not obviously self-absorbed, not the version from movies. Quiet, sensitive. The one who makes you feel guilty for not understanding him well enough. This is the most dangerous type. Link right here. Leave a comment. Did you recognize yourself in this video? Just yes or no. You are not alone.